What's up, guys? This is Allison, and I am back with part 2 of Life is Strange Reunion. The first episode was already so emotional. I can't even imagine how the story's gonna go, and we've only just scratched the surface. So last time we left off, we were talking with Moses and getting ready to do some rewind practice, which is essentially getting us back into how the game controls work. And so let's just jump right back in. Yeah, enjoy. We bump the volume up a bit for y'all.
I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
Before that, I am going to take a little bit of a look around. I like to look at literally everything.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
That's part of the reason why I really like these kind of games, because you have to look and discover and inspect everything. So Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom, this humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks and would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back. Harold. Let me know if you like reading when I read things out loud versus just reading them on your own, pausing the screen, whatever you need to do. But I kind of like reading them out loud, I'm not gonna lie.
You won't be a casualty to science on my watch.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind time.
Yoink!
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Okay, so we rewound back to before we grabbed the card.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Hey boo, hope you're enjoying your favorite season. Sorry I can't visit until Thanksgiving, but until then, enjoy the flowers. Cute.
Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed. Are you my mystery killer? Using a high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Get us out of here!
Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Because she can undo. That's awesome.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Oops, that was the note on this terrarium.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
Look at his face. Hilarious. There's a lot of ambient noises going on.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Sophia first met you and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
What is he up to now? If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just Observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
So I can use a screwdriver. There just so happens to be one right here.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Let's see, maybe there's a key?
I bet Chloe and Moses would have loved each other as only two nerds could. I wish they would have met.
Oh,
Hey, Cushion. Want to save a mug in distress?
well, that could be handy.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
All right. Still busted. Not busted. But I'm leaving the cushion.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Probably not a buried treasure, but you never know. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Ah!
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Ah!
Hey, missed it again.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa.
No big deal.
And I was just gonna let it spark. Thank you, teleporting Max.
Is that how the fire starts?
What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
please tell me you'll stop using that kettle? For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
The school isn't a mug, or what if I can't change it?
This? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda and Vin?
Even Amanda and Ven. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Oh, so many feels. The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Will do.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Rude.
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Feeling?
Jeanette, what do you think?
Secrets.
Oh.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day. And the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intriguing or intimidating.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
We're just gonna call her out and see if it's Safi.
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
I mean, that's kind of wild to
Reggie
think.
is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
That'd be kind of wild to just assume that that student was Safi. And if she's a shapeshifter, I mean, couldn't you assume everyone is Safi? She could be anywhere.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it. I remember helping 3 students last time.
It's a little gnome. All right, let's go find these students.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help.
I thought this was a giant Jenga game. It's a fountain.
Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas? Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
The guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
Not a pickup tool. Just break the ice.
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes.
You got this, Reggie.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry,
Poor Reggie.
Reggie.
Okay, so I assume that means we can rewind. Let's help this poor kid out.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
And skip through that. We'll try this
It's a
one.
camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in.
Maybe we have to go talk to that kid before Reggie does.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture.
Yeah, I think we maybe have to go tell him, like, no, really, it's okay, not creepy at all.
Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students? Hello there.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah.
Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students?
So let's see if Reggie can use that information.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas. I can work with that. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Aw.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help? Oh, this is a weird party.
A wine fountain? Get from mom. What? Finished playlist, set up speakers, boxed wine, solo cups, mask caps, eggs, skulls, 100 candles, assorted pumpkins.
Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Be respectful but firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Must be allowed to reoccupy in 4 weeks per court order. Convince Loretta to stop podcast! Exclamation. Must give access to Hall of Secrets. Inspection may be halted. Will never reoccupy house. Going to be demolished. May commit to new Abraxas housing contingent on my cooperation. Do you want to be remembered as the president who ended Abraxas? F. Might be able to stop Loretta podcast. Okay, so between this first meeting and the second meeting, it sounds like Owen's got his hands in things. It's not very nice. Oh. Squirrels. Cute.
Don't mind me. Just admiring the cuteness.
For sure.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
I guess we just go around taking pictures of random things.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Oh, I forgot Moses texted me. I'm still processing everything we just talked through, but I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Okay, you're amazing and I'm so glad we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh? Oh wow, that's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class? No, I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the subject, and there she was. I see. I know, I'm a butterfly with very big wings. I have to get back to class, just thought you should know. Oh. Giant leap, not quite, nevermore. Rebellion lives in art. Good day to you. So we'll see what other things I can find to take photos of. We'll just leave their
to
notebooks.
find Jeanette and Loretta.
Big old snail.
Seems like a bad omen. But if you like French fries, how bad can you be?
Someone's got themselves a little snack.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either. I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say cheese.
But
I should keep that one to myself.
dad jokes.
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to. Now that I am on the faculty, some would say I should resist the urge to sit on his little head. I disagree.
Wait, actually? In front of the track team? Hope it's everything you wanted and more, Max.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield. Oh God, I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone. Now, given my history, I guess there's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it. And despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
Alright, break's over. Let's go find those kids.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
What's that say? A study of art history.
Jeanette is a perfectionist. I have to tread carefully when giving her feedback.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Raw and powerful, or vulnerable and fragile?
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it.
Oh,
I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
well. I do feel like this rewind power would come in very handy.
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Okay, this feels
Just
like
do me a
cheating.
favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
It's kind of, I don't know.
Professor Mija is such a good colleague.
Feels a little icky when I'm just seeing what she actually wanted and then rewinding and telling her that exact thing.
Hey, Professor Mija. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Hurry. I just need to find
Probably time to help one more student.
Loretta.
Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Ah, the Bannertail Gray Squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike with Moses. President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
4 new buildings, 35 acres of development. Completion slated for 2032. Boy. You're not Loretta. I saw the blonde.
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her. I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure paying attention now. Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house? Loretta is certainly making waves with her Abraxas podcast. And plenty of enemies.
Oh, what's going on over here? I'd love to join y'all, but I have students to teach.
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience.
I think I count.
Okay, these gnomes
I
are
think Loretta
all
had a
over.
hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see. Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache. Chloe tried to get me into D&D.
Okay, the gnomes
It
just
seemed
reminded her of
fun, but
D&D.
I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache. Loretta always knows more than she should. Which, in this case, is a good thing.
Before I help Loretta, since she's the last student, I'm gonna run over here and see if there is anything that I could have missed. Any pictures?
Need to find Loretta. With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here. Looks like Caledon has a new artist in residence. I used to break into buildings like this for photos. But I'm trying to be a good role model.
Probably a good thing now that you're on staff.
The poor fine arts building was the biggest casualty of the storm. Who else did I help last time?
Loretta, we know. We're getting there.
Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today. Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it. All
Camera's
seems
broken.
fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed.
Camera's broken. I got to study for Chem Lab. Peace.
Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack. Well, that's one way to take a photo.
Cute.
Not bad for an accidental portrait. Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for
So
a
we're just
bit.
gonna leave them sitting there?
Think. The camera was broken. I always thought Chloe would have been a great actor if she wanted to be. But after Rachel, she gave it up for good.
Okay, let's go help Loretta.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Not the assignment or not your podcast.
This is class, Loretta, not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn, that's some teaser. It's kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check back here first.
I have to stay by my class.
Okay.
I told the class we'd be using Polaroids today because I wanted them to connect with their subjects. I don't think they realized how serious I was. I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
What if I rewind and go hide down there?
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Let me see if it'll let me go down there.
I have to stay by my class.
Nope.
I could end class and let everyone head out, but whatever Reggie's talking about could be important.
Okay, well, Loretta's definitely spying.
Who is Loretta spying on this time?
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
As a teacher, no, I don't. But as not a teacher, give me one of those headphones.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont house isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her? I don't love Loretta knowing that I spied on Reggie.
Good call. Let's rewind. We'll just leave her to it.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Putting out fires is a bit too on the nose, don't you think? We'll just say there's administration drama.
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
Should we just gaslight her into thinking it's her trauma? I feel like, I mean, we have to keep our secrets about our powers, but I don't want to gaslight her.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still,
For months afterward, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Mm-hmm.
But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
What? Do I want to keep playing into it?
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Oh boy. My first big choice. I could admit to seeing her, or say that I don't know anything. I mean, I don't know that it's her. We're assuming that the artsy student is her, but it very well could not be. Feels a little, we're just gonna say nothing.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars.
Oh.
I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead. Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
I mean...
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Okay, so that is Safi? I mean, I'm not convinced, but apparently Max is convinced. If I'd have known she was convinced it was, I would have said something. But I was waiting until I had evidence. If there's any time to use the rewind power, I feel like now would be it. But I'm sure I can't. Oh. Oh, snap. Okay, so do I call her out? How far back did I just rewind? Holy moly. Okay, we still eavesdropped on Reggie. What's the journal say? Reggie is a good kid, but he's a terrible liar. He seemed a little on edge in the last week, but I thought it was regular school stress. He's the president of a secret society that is very publicly fighting with Caledon's president. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in charge of Abraxas. He just kind of fell into it when Diamond left school so abruptly. Now he looks like he hasn't slept in a week, and he's taking furtive calls during class. Not the typical behavior of my star pupil. I need to find Fremont House, and I need to learn what Reggie knows. And I need to figure out why the hell Safi is here. Okay. I guess, had I read the journal, I would have known that that was Safi. So, let's redo this. I'll tell her about Safi.
Great work today, everyone.
Safi will probably
Drop
be
your
pissed.
assignments off in my...
But it's better than
Maxine.
pissing off Yasmin, I think. So let's just skip through
The
this.
teaching is...
I'm sure the ship.
Okay, we're not gaslighting.
I feel the same way.
Still. For months afterwards,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Safi intrudes. I'll tell her the same thing I told her before.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my...
Okay, bye.
See you later, Professor.
And now be like, that was her. That was her.
one of your students?
Okay, well.
I saw her around campus.
Safi's
just
already
now.
upset with me.
Briefly, though.
Sophia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
Okay, that feels a little
Yasmin
better.
was distraught about Sophie. But Sophie clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
I mean, to be honest, we started the game, remember, by randomizing the choices from the previous game. And one of those random choices was we made Safi mad. We didn't support her. And so we started this game with her already upset and not talking to us. Granted, she is reaching out a little bit, supposedly, through this other student, or as this other student, but really, she's already mad, so I guess now she'll just be still mad?
Once I'm ready to leave, I need to remember my bag. I can head out whenever I'm ready. So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Sophie. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
All right, y'all, this seems like a good spot to pause for now and end the episode. Next episode, we will go to the Snapping Turtle. We'll talk with Amanda, might have a drink or two, I don't know. And we'll hopefully figure out some more of what's going on. So if you watched this far, I would love if you'd leave a comment, a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can be alerted for the full series, because I will continue to play this because I'm loving it so far. I'm fully just deep dive. It's taking over my personality at this point. I'm having so much fun playing this. And with that, I wish you all well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.